Hey there, you KDCers. Today I have a nice special knife for you on the table. Some of you might recall this, the Real Steel Luna, which was one of my favourite knives of last year. Very, very nice one. A lot of other people liked it as well since it sold out super quick. That has sort of spurred on a couple more versions, and this, which, as you can see, is sort of, there we go, Luna G10 exclusive custom with Haynes. So Haynes have their own custom. Now, the box is definitely a lot more Spartan than the original. The original was sort of this kind of deal, you know, very nice presentation. However, this is significantly cheaper than the original. The original was 106, I think that cost me. This, 30. I can't argue with that. So, on the box you get yourself some nice, you know, basically what was on the birth certificate on the titanium one. You also, curiously, you've got a Heinnie exclusive as well as a Heinnie one, misprint, and again over here, the Real Steel Lunar. Just a little bit of a meme there, but otherwise just a picture of the knife in the box. Real Steel knives, yep, of course they are from China. Anyway, enough babbling about this, let's get into the box and let's have a look at it. This little thing here, what's this all about? Warranty, that's what I care about. Okay, so they want you to deal with Heinnie. They don't want to deal with you personally through Real Steel. So if you've got a problem, talk to your dealer. Hey, there it is. God, that is smart, isn't it? Ah, they've reversed the. So something I saw a couple of people complain about was this is a captive pivot on this. Why have they put the tool socket on the show side instead of the other way around? So it looks like they fixed that with this version, just the tool socket's on that side. And you can't reverse this. I mean, you can, but the problem is it won't be flush. These are different thicknesses, these screw heads. So one, if you switch them over, one side will be sunk and the other side will be slightly raised. Saying that though, this side's perfectly flush, but this side, you can see it's a little bit raised, like nothing on that side, but that side, look, I can really get my nail on that. Anyway, you still have that beautiful pocket clip that's just perfect for the UK. It literally looks like a pen. You know, it's so hard to distinguish. I mean, I think, don't judge me for this pen, by the way. This is my normal pen, all right. It's a Hinderer. This was a mistake from years ago. Nah, it's actually a solid pen, this one though. But look, this has got a smaller clip than this. Otherwise, you know, it could look like a Parker clip or something like that. Well, not a Parker. They've got an arrow, but anyway, yeah, great clip. You got your lanyard hole. You got just these three. You got your sort of hidden design. Screw into that. You got the same half stop. Oh, let's check before I take it apart. Centering is dead on and zero blade blow. The Real Steel logo is massive on this one compared. If we get the old one, you can sort of see. There you go. Look at how much smaller. And also, this has a stonewash finish on the blades, sort of, and this has just a satin finish. Still get the Poltergeist Works logo. That looks about the same size, and D2. So let's see if a Hinderer thumb stud works on this model. You can buy these separately, by the way. You don't have to buy a whole Hindra to get one of these, which is why I'm bothering with this. And oh yeah, I think that works better than the original, because the original is actually quite a bit thinner, if you can see on the blade stock there. So this, unless you put it all the way to the edge, tends to sort of want to jump off or move to one side. On here, it sits on really nicely. So if that's the look you wanted to go for, I think that looks pretty cool as well. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I might have to get myself one of these, because obviously this is currently being used at the moment. And of course, the quick thumb stud, which is the much more commonly available, cheaper option. It just works fantastically. Like, honestly, this little ramp cut out here, it's like it was made for a thumb stud. So I'm really, really pleased with that. So let's have a look inside. Let's see if this is phosphor bronze or not. What do we reckon? It's £30. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than this. Not that, I mean, don't get it twisted. Like, phosphor bronze washers, they're not actually that expensive at all. They're like a couple of pence or something. But, you know, if the knife's too cheap, they just seem to not want to bother with them. Right, there we go. Oh no. It's come loose from the spring. It's my worst nightmare. So it is phosphor bronze. Incredible. Look at that. Go back on there. And now I'm going to have to fight. Oh yeah, and there's a stop pin there just to go straight to the G10. I'm now going to have an awful fight with this knife to get this back together. Or not. Wow. Alright, that was nice and easy. So yeah, ostensibly it's just the G10 version of this with a couple of different finish elements. You know, like, it's not chamfered on the top like this one is. If you have a look, you can see this one has, there we go, chamfering on the top to make it into a super thin top piece. Whereas this one, they've just done away with that and just gone for a straight flat grind on the top now, which I guess is easier to manufacture. But yeah, this seems like a great little, I mean, you're getting all the quality of this for £30. You know, all right, you're not getting titanium scales, you're not getting a stonewash finish, and there's less chamfering, but you know, it's practically, it's the same knife. You can do the same with it. It's got the same features like this, you know, this jimping that stops it from closing on your fingers. You can put a pocket clip on it. The clip is still beautiful. I don't think you can go wrong with this. This is a great, you know, for £30. Like, I mean, 37 with this, but I mean that speaks to you surely. Like, the clip, the thumb stud, is a third of the cost of the knife, basically, or about a quarter, I suppose, when it's all together. But anyway, yeah, there's no reason not to get one of these, unless you really hate the design or something, or hate the colour red. What I will say is, a little disappointingly, for me anyway, most people are not going to care about this, but on the other Heinnie exclusives, you'll notice, come on, see that little, oh yeah, cool, you just want to lose focus again, do you? That little Heinnie logo there. on the UK PK. And in the case of the Wasp, it's a huge Heinnie logo. This is just missing that, which is a little bit of a shame. Now, like the Fox Suru and the Isonzo were missing that as well, but they weren't sort of like super Heinnie red like this. But the you know, this is definitely the full Heinnie red. But you know, it is what it is. It's still a very nice knife. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.